Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Monique Agbo, and in today's video I'm going to teach you all how to make this beautiful drape skirt. Guys, in today's video we'll be making a draped ruched skirt. So you need your fabric, your tape roll, and your chalk with your scissors. So to cut the skirt pattern, I'm reading out the straight line for my starting point. So I'm just going to input my waist measurement plus 1 inch allowance, and I'll come down by 8. The owner of this skirt is a size 8. As I'm using 8, you can use 8 or 7.5. So I'm just going to connect the lines together, input the hip measurements. I'm going to add extra 4 inches allowance. So the length of this skirt is going to be 26 inches. So from the hip point, I'm just going to connect it like this. I'm going to slant it. So from this area, from this hip point, I'm going to connect it to the skirt length. Next thing I'll do is to cut it.
Too many problems. I feel to run away, but I will go solve them. Too many bad men and not enough friends. Not save me, don't wanna.
So the next thing I'll do is to place the front pattern on the back pattern, on the back piece, like this. And I'm going to leave about 2 inches or 1.5 inches for the zip allowance. This is 2 inches, so it's accurate. So I'm just going to pin it together, so it's going to be equal when I cut it together. So for the zip part, I'm just going to come down by 1/2 inch, and I'll curve it like this to the waist area. The pattern for the skirt. Next thing I will do is to go and iron this middle, so I can find the middle point of this skirt. So when I'm done, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Ironing it, I'm just going to take off the pins and open it like this to show you guys what it looks like. So this is the middle point of the skirt. So yeah, this is the left side of the skirt. So I'm just going to come down by 4 inches from the middle point. Come down by 4 inches. Do the same thing till the end of the skirt. So the next thing I will do is to connect the lines together. This is how it looks like. So I'm just going to come up by 5 inches at this side. So what I'm going to do is to find the midpoint from here to here, which is 18 inches, divided by 2, that is 9 inches. For this part, so I'm just going to measure it and find the midpoint. This is 10 divided by 2, 5. So give me 5 inches. So next thing I'll do is to slant it this way. Can come up by 6 inches, 7 inches, depends on your preference. I think I want it to go up a little bit. So probably I'll just go by 2 inches more. So I'll just connect it to this point, and from here I'll connect it to this point. So the next thing I'll do is to cut it. So after cutting it, this is how it should look like. You can see this is how it should look like. So the next thing I will do is to cut the band of this skirt. The waist I'm working with is 30 inches, so I'm just going to add extra 2 inches. So I'll be working with 32. So I'm just going to measure 5 inches from the So after measuring out 5 inches at both ends, the next thing I'll do is to connect the lines together. So after joining the lines together, I'm just going to cut it. So guys, for the sewing process, I'm just going to use bias to turn this line of the skirt, and I don't have a bias, so I went ahead to cut a long strap from the fabric. So I'm just going to use it to turn this area. Once I'm done, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Looks like after I've already turned it with the bias. So the next thing I will do is to place the back piece on it. It's going to be like this, right sides facing each other. So I'm just going to take 1 inch at both sides and sew it to the end of the skirt. After sewing the sides, this is what it looks like. As you can see, this is what it looks like. So the next thing I'll do is to take my band. I'm just going to fold it into 2 this way, and I'm going to start sewing from this point to the end of this side. So after doing that, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. This is what it looks like after I've attached the band. So the next thing I'm going to do is to fix the zip. Then after fixing the zip, I'm going to hem the down part of the skirt. So guys, I already went ahead to attach the zip, and I have hemmed the length of the skirt. So for the draping part, just going to take it like this and pin it. I'm going to pleat it. So I'll keep pleating it till I get to this point of this, to the point of this skirt. So I'll just do it gently and pleat. So guys, after pinning it, this is how it looks like. You can see this is the ruched and dripping effect. So I'm just going to take it to my sewing machine and just run a straight stitch from this point to this point. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. So guys, I already went ahead to sew the pleated area, and this is how the skirt looks like. So this is how it looks like. So I'm going to show you the final result when my model wears this skirt.
Guys, this is the final look of the skirt on my model, and it came out so beautiful. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this video with your friends and your soulmates. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you in my next upload. Bye guys. Ciao.